The master continued with the description of his divine madness. Once, for a few days, I was out on an excursion with Mothur Babu in his houseboat. We took the trip for a change of air. During that trip, we visited Nabuddweep. One day, I saw the boatmen cooking their meal and stood and watched them. Mothur said to me, "What are you doing there?" I replied with a smile, "The boatmen are cooking and their food looks very good." Mothur felt that I might ask the boatmen to give me a portion of their food. So he said, "Come away, come away." But I cannot do such a thing now. I am no longer in that mood. Now the food must be cooked by a Brahmin observing ceremonial purity and be offered to the deity. Then only can I eat it. Oh, what moods I pass through. At Kamarpukur, I said to Chine Shankhari and the other chums of my boyhood days, "Oh, I fall at your feet and beg of you to utter the name of Hori." I was about to prostrate myself before them all. Thereupon Chine said, "This is the first outburst of your divine love. So you don't see any distinction between one man and another. When the storm breaks and raises the dust, then mango and tamarind trees look the same. One cannot distinguish the one from the other." A devotee: "How can a householder keep on with his worldly duties if he is overwhelmed by such bhakti madness or love madness or knowledge madness?" Master, looking at him: "There are two kinds of yogis, the revealed and the hidden. The householder may be a hidden yogi. No one recognizes him. The householder should renounce mentally, not outwardly." Ram: "You talk as if you were consoling children. A householder may be a jnani, but never a vijnani." Master: "He may become a vijnani in the end. But it is not good to force oneself into renunciation." Ram: Keshav Sen used to say, "Why do people go to him so much? One day he will sting them and they will flee from him." Master: "Why should I sting people? I say to people, do this as well as that. Do your worldly duties and call on God as well. I don't ask them to renounce everything." With a smile: One day, Keshav was delivering a lecture. He said, O Lord, grant us that we may dive into the river of divine love and go straight to the ocean of Satchidananda. The ladies were seated behind the screen. I said to Keshav, How can you all dive once for all? Pointing to the ladies, I said, Then what would happen to them? Every now and then you must return to dry land. You must dive and rise alternatively. Keshav and the others laughed. Hazra says to me, You love most those endowed with rajas, those who have great wealth and name and fame. If that is so, then why do I love people like Horish and Noto? Footnote: Noto, referring to Latu. Footnote ends. Why do I love Narendra? He can't even afford salt to season his roast banana. Sri Ramakrishna left his room and went toward the pine grove, talking with them. A devotee followed them with water and towel. The master was talking about his intended visit to the Star Theatre. He said to him, What Ram says applies to Rajasic people. What is the use of reserving an expensive seat?